Hello and welcome to Arctic Horde Wargaming. My name is Ryan.
My name's Steve.
And today we are playing Age of Sigmar, Shifting Objectives. So I'm playing the Ironjawz.
And I'm playing Legions of Asgore, Cast Wars.
Which look great. They have this really cool icy look on them. I'm really excited to see what they can do. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you see anything throughout the game that we have questions on or you have comments on it, please leave them down below. So we're playing a 1,000-point game, so we're going to go over our models and we'll show you the game board and we'll get right into this. Alright, so we're going to roll to see who gets which side. I got a 5 and you got a 1. Yeah.
Alright, so starting over here, I have a 10-man squad of Infernal Guard Ironsworn with a sergeant with the pistol and a drummer. I have Drazhoth the Ashen. Right below, next to him, is a Castellan with the armor of Berserk the Cruel, and he's relentless. He's the general. And then we have a squad of 3 Kadai Fireborn, an Infernal Guard Battle Standard Bearer, a Damon Smith with a Pyroon Staff, and 10 Fireglades. So the Castellan with the armor of Berserk the Cruel is gives him a 5+ feel no pain against wounds and mortal wounds, and relentless is each time he's fought in the fight phase, I roll a dice either than 3 of a hero or monster, and on a 5+ he fights again.
Alright, my name is Ryan. I'm playing Ironjawz. Today I have a Mega Boss. He has Brutish Cunning and Daubing of Mork because he's my general. And then I have the Battalion Brute Fist with 3 units of brutes with their special weapons and everything. They all have the Smasher and the Claw for all the leaders of here. And then over here I have a Lone Shaman. The one key factor in this game that's going to be over here is you can see that the generals here have the horns on the side here, and this one does too. This one does not, and he is going to be the big brute boss, brute big boss from the Brute Fist Battalion. Alright, so for shifting objectives, we have 1, 2, and 3. We're going to roll a dice to see which one of these is going to be our primary. So number 3, of course, the one I only have one guy by. Oh gosh. So I just go first because I finished deploying. Alright, so we're going to go directly into our hero phase. Starting my hero phase, I am going to cast Mystic Shield with my Shaman. Casting cost is 5. I rolled an 8, so he passes with that. You don't have anything that can deny this, correct?
I have 2, but I doubt I have range.
Okay. No? Okay. So then, in addition to that, I get the on a 6-up for any hero, and I believe it is a +2 to my roll for my general if he's a Mega Boss. So I'm going to roll to see if that passes. That's a 4, that does nothing. On a 4, he gets to select a unit to basically make a move. So, yep, so that's a 5, and we're going to select this first unit up here to make a move during the hero phase. Because he passed the Mighty Destroyers with my general, he had to move that unit up 6 inches because more than 12 inches from the enemy. So they can't run during that phase, but now, during their next movement phase, they can do everything else like normal. Alright, so regular movement, we're just going to make this guy run, so it's a 5. So he's going to move 9 inches total, so that comes up to here. Alright, and then these guys move 4 inches. We're going to have those guys run as well. That's a 6, so that's a total of 10 inches that they can move. We're going to... Your damn skulls are in the way, boy. They're going to move. Then we're going to advance with all of these guys. So that's another 6. So I swear to God, Chad, get these skulls out of here. So that's 10. So we're moving there. And then... Okay, come over here and look at this.
That's another 6.
That's another 6.
Yep.
Kill me.
No, that's good on you. Get your good look out of the way, because it's going to stop.
And then the Mega Boss is going...
Smack talk again.
I'm not...
Nope, do it up. No, get closer. Come
what?
On. Get closer.
What's going on here?
Come closer.
Okay. So he goes
I want
up.
to hit you with my sword.
Yeah, no. Okay. So, He's not even close to being, what is it, within 6 inches? Or is it within 3?
6 inches from the center.
Well, he's like a ½ inch short. There you go. Oh, from the center? Yeah. Okay, well then he's definitely like an inch out. These guys are in, even that guy's into that one.
Oh yeah, you definitely can.
That guy's into that one, and okay. Alright, I don't think I can even declare a charge over there. I'm outside 12, right?
No, you're outside of all everything.
You ran too.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true. Alright, so I got no shooting or anything going on, so it's the end of my turn, and then I gain 2 points, I believe, because...
2 victory points.
Victory points.
2 victory points because of this one and this one, because this one is the primary. So that is the end of Orcs battle round 1.
Alright, so start of my hero phase, I'm going to start with my Damon Smith. And he gets 1 spell. I believe I'm going to try and attempt to cast Ash Storm on a unit within 36 inches, which is going to be this one. And it goes off on a 6, and it gives them -1 to hit. If successfully cast, pick 1 unit within 36 inches until your next hero phase. Subtract 1 from hit rolls, and they cannot run.
Okay, so you're going to try and cast that?
Yep, goes
That's
off
something
on a
that
6.
I could deny potentially?
I got it on a 6.
Okay, so I can deny
Yep.
potentially? Okay.
If you're within 30.
Am I within 30?
There is 30, my friend.
Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, just can't do it anyway then.
So they get -1. Now, Drezgok the Ashen has 4 spells and can cast 2.
Oh boy.
So I'm going to attempt, I've never gotten the spell off before, Flames of Asgore. And I'm going to pick that unit right there, 18 inches within line of sight. I need an 8. And I got it on a 10.
Is that one within 30 inches?
That is very possible.
Okay.
That is definitely within 30.
I'm not going to waste my potential 1 deny on that because that's a 10. No way I'm going to have any luck.
Alright, that unit subtracts, suffers D6 mortal wounds, and in addition, they get -1 to their bravery until the end of the turn.
Hang on. So
oh, man.
You're going to want to deny that.
What's your other one that you can cast?
I have Fireball, Mystic Shield, or Arcane Bolt.
You can only cast 2 spells, though.
Right, but what does Fireball do?
Fireball is cast on a 5. Pick 1 enemy unit within 18. If it's 1 model, it takes 1 mortal wound. If it has 2 to 9, it takes D3. And if it's 10 or more, it takes D6.
Yeah, so try to dispel this one.
Where are those 6s that I had just rolled 4 in a row? Oh no.
Right,
okay, so there goes my 1 deny.
6 mortal wounds for 5.
Okay. That kills a lot of them. Or I think he just kills like 1 and puts 2 on another guy, but you want to finish up what you're doing.
I'm going to cast Fireball, and Fireball goes off on a 5.
On a 5.
And that's a 7.
See, I should have saved it,
Chad. And D3 is 2.
Okay,
so that's a total of 7.
7 wounds. Okay, so if I remember right, brutes have a wonderful wound score of 3, so that takes care of 2 of them and puts 1 wound on the other guy.
Now, going to my Castellan. Martial Contempt, pick 1 unit within 12 inches of this command ability. And we are definitely not within 12, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so moving to movement. I'm going to move and advance the Fireborn, because they can move, run, and charge, for a total of 13.
Oh boy! You need a... Dang.
I just don't know where I want them.
Well, here's that just in case, and then here's that just in case, and here's a third one for you too.
I might just put them right here.
Okay.
And moving the standard bearer, he's going to move and run for an additional 4, so he moves 8. Stubby legs! Stubby legs! And the Castellan's going to move 4. The Damon Smith is going to move 4. I believe I have range over here, which I do. And Drezgok is going to move 15! And the Iron Sworn, I suppose, should move for a... Hopefully I can do it. do it to it. All right, shooting. Drazgoth the Ashen has a breath attack. So that's 6 shots at 16 inches. I believe I want to target this unit here. And they're hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s. Oh, that's a whole lot of nothing. There's 1. And 1 wound.
Against brutes?
Yep.
Is there any rend on that?
There is not.
Okay, so brute save on a 4, that's a 5.
Alright, so you're good to go.
Yep.
Aslan's got a range of 8. He can't shoot, but these guys have a range of 16, which puts them all in range. So that's going to be 10 Fireglaive shots. They didn't move. They hit on 4s, re-rolling 1s, wound on 4s.
Oh, those are like muskets with axes on the end or something.
And,
okay, that's cool.
Any 6s do mortal wounds in addition.
Oh!
And re-rolling all the crazy amount of 1s I rolled. And so there's 2 mortal wounds.
Huh?
And 4 other hits.
Do they have rend? Oh wait, no, you have to roll for...
I roll wound. And it's 4s to wound.
So you only have 4
So that's
to roll, 4 dice to roll because you have...
Nope,
they
it's
go
in addition. You have 4 wounds at -1, and then you have 2 mortal wounds.
4 wounds at -1. So that makes my save go from a 4 to a 5. So only one of those. So this is 1 dead guy. And then 1 guy has 1 wound.
Yep.
Okay, so if you could put one of these on the other guy over there and take off one off
Far
the...
side or the close guy?
Take off the far side and
one?
then put on the close guy. Yep, so take off that one.
Isn't this the guy? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he doesn't have a... Yeah,
And
I don't want
this
any
guy.
of my... Yeah, correct.
All right.
Coolio.
And then
You
nobody
have
else
shooting
is in
stuff.
range for shooting. I don't think it was an 8 of that. Well, somebody might be named for that. Nope. Alright, so then moving to charges.
Okay, so it's the beginning of your charge phase. So I'm going to use Brutish Cunning on a 5-up. Please be a 5. It's a 5. Okay, so what that means... that is a thing from my general. The general says, roll a dice at the start of the enemy charge phase. On a roll of 5 or more, 1 friendly Ironjawz unit within 6 inches of the general can charge as if it were their charge phase. This charge takes place before any enemy charges. Well, it looks like I want to take this one and go to that one. So I'm pretty sure 6 will get me in there because you're within 3.
Yep.
So they're just gonna do their thing. Yeah, get on in there, boy. I don't know what that really means.
That means you charged.
Basically, you charged him and took away the opportunity for him to charge the one that he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one he was going to charge, but it basically takes away his opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
Because now you charged him during combat.
Okay.
So that Iron Sworn squad over there is going to declare a charge. 4 doesn't make it anywhere.
Okay.
Ashen's going to declare a charge. And that's a 5. Which will put him within a ½ inch of these guys.
Well, the bigger base, be mindful of the way you're swinging it around, because you got to go from edge to edge. So.
I can land on the terrain though on a flying base, can I?
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if you're turning it like this,
Oh yeah.
you got to actually measure the base.
Oh.
I can't see it from here, but just...
Either way, you measured from the front to the front.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I measured from the front to the front. So.
Yeah. It makes a difference on the bigger bases.
Let's see. The Castellan will declare a charge. I don't even know if he'll be able to make it to anyone, but we'll give it a shot. That's an 8. Nope. I think that's it. I think I'm gonna go to combat now.
Okay. I'm assuming you swing with the big dude first.
That'd probably be the smart idea.
Mm-hmm. So since you are within 3 inches of my other unit that's on the far end, I can attack you with that unit, correct?
Correct.
Or pile in?
Yep. Starting, I'm going to take his 2 brazen hoofs and teeth.
Against which units? Or how are you splitting up your attacks?
They all have 1 inch range. They're all going to go against that squad.
Okay.
These are going to hit on 3s and then wound on 3s, re-rolling all failed wounds. So both hit, both wound, and they are rend -2.
6s, nothing.
Alright, so 3 damage apiece.
Okay, so 2 guys from that unit die. What else you got?
I have 6 burning hooves attacks. These hit on 3s, or hit on 4s. Wound on 3s, rerolling 1 because he's within 16 of the standard 18 of the standard barrier. So hitting on 4s, all but 1, and wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s, and rerolling 1. So that is all 5, and those are rend -1.
So 5s. Okay, so 2 save, 1 more guy dies from that.
Yep. And then the last one, his last attack is the Graven Brazier that hits on a 4. Nope.
Okay.
And that's all his attacks.
All right. Ow. For 1.
We have 3 guys gone from that squad, I believe.
Yeah, we'll take out the one that's closest to him because I want to keep.
This guy?
Yeah, take out that guy because I want my my leader and my big dude in here. So
there you go.
So I've lost 3 guys from that one this turn. That sucks. The big dude can't attack. Well, my only real option is to go after these fun dudes in front of me. Because these guys are outside of 3 inches.
You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do Blazing Body at the start of combat. So it'd be each unit within 3 inches have to roll a dice on a 4+ to take a mortal wound. So the squad right here doesn't, and the squad I was in combat with does.
Okay, so one of them takes a mortal wound.
Yep.
We'll give it to the dude that's not the leader. Yeah, wait, that's a 4. That's not right. Come on, 1 more. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. So these guys are going to attack. Yeah, we're going to go after the fire dudes, and since they have 4 wounds, they get the Duff Up the Big Thing is in there. Also, because how far away are they from the Mega Boss now? I think they're outside of 5. Is that within 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so they are within 5, so they will get to re-roll all failed hit rolls. Or yeah, wait, hold up. It says no, you can re-roll hit rolls of 1 for friendly units or brutes that are within 5 inches. And then because the Duff Up the Big Thing, you can re-roll all failed hit rolls, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, so what we have is we'll do the Brute Smasher and then the Brute Claw first. So the Brute Claw has to attack first. It has 1 attack, and if it scores any hits, then a model from the target unit has been grabbed by the claw, and the Brute Smasher automatically hits, as long as the attack is the same target. Boss Claw is 1 attack, hits on a 4, and that's a 5. So the Brute Smasher will automatically hit, wounds on a 3. That's a 3, so it is -1 rend, 2 damage against your dudes.
All right, so they have an unmodifiable 5+. Oh no! Let's see if I can roll today. There we go. 5+.
There you go. So anyway, so then now the Brute Smasher automatically hits with 2 attacks. So the to wound is 3 up with the Brute Smasher. So that's -2 rend and D3.
5+, made 1.
So D3 damage, 2 damage.
Alright, I'll put 2 damage on. I'll just swap the painted one for the unpainted one if he dies.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. So then we have a Gore Choppa, which is 3 attacks, 3 to hit, re-rolling all failed hit rolls. So re-rolling these 2 to hit. Wow, okay, so 2 hits. And then we have a 3 to wound. Only 1 wound, -1, which doesn't matter for you because you have the thing.
Nope, failed it.
Okay, so Gore Choppa does D3 damage. 1.
Okay, so he's got 1 wound left.
Okay, so that is the end of combat for those guys.
So I'm going to pick the Fireborn, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, like, yes.
I'm going to try and get it so that I can... They're going to pile in this way, so I'm going to try and keep that squad out of combat. So it'll be just those 2 making
Oh,
attacks.
hang on a second.
Which is away from this guy. Okay, so it doesn't matter.
So what we're checking right now is the pile in towards the nearest enemy model rule, where basically if you're split between 2 units, you have to go towards the nearest enemy
All right,
model.
so I'm just a hair closer to this unit, so I can do this. Correct?
Yep.
Okay. Now they only have... Oh, they do have a 3-inch range on their attack. Okay, so I lied. He is within 3. So they have 15 attacks, 5 each.
What? Oh boy. Oh boy.
And they're hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, re-rolling 1s in the wound. Oh. Okay, fail, 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 fail. Wow, that was terrible. Alright, and then this is wounding on 4s. Re-rolling 1s. Alright, so that's 5. No rend, but they do D3 damage apiece.
Oh, that's wonderful. These are all 4s.
Fail 2.
Fail 2, so they're how many damage?
D3 apiece.
Oh, okay.
For 2.
2 total. So that kills off the one last guy, and all that's left is the big boss.
I will say one thing. I did forget something. I ignored the first wound allocated to a unit at the start of combat in one of the shooting phase of the fight phase. So this guy technically only has 2 wounds on him instead of 3.
Yeah. All right.
That is Chaos Dwarves battle trait.
Well, and the fact that he's just a big guy that's on fire.
Yeah.
So there's that.
So we piled in. He has a 2-inch range with that weapon, so he's in. He has a 1-inch range. He's in with that. You can see with that stuff. So yeah, he has 1 wound. He has 1 wound. Okay, so these 4 guys are going to attack.
So he's got an amulet. So he's got a 4+ armor save, and he's got a 5+ ignore wounds and mortal wounds. If he's in melee and he ignores those wounds, the attacking unit takes a mortal wound with the feel no pain. So essentially, I want to fail my armor save, and I want to make my feel no pains so I can wipe that squad out.
So then here's a question: can I ignore attacking? Do I have to attack?
I believe you have to attack with the unit and all of its weapons.
Okay, so we're attacking. We have 2 guys with 2 brute choppas first. They are hitting on 3s. So are they within 5? Is the unit within 5 inches of the brute boss?
You mean this guy right here?
No,
Oh,
the other guy. If this guy is within 5 inches of that unit,
Oh
then
no,
they get to
they're
reroll.
not within 5.
Should be just
No.
a little bit out.
So I only get to use Duff Up the Big Thing, which means they get to reroll 1s, which none of these were 1s. All of them were above 3 except for these 2 that were 2s. So anyway, we move on to 3s to wound. No, and oh wow, that was just crap. Okay, so 2 wounds, a -1, 1 damage apiece.
Alright, so here goes 5 pluses. Failed them both. And feel no pains. 5 pluses. Made 1. So you take a mortal wound, and I take 1 wound. Which is ignored.
Okay, alright, so then we go on to the Gore Choppa.
I believe I actually have to re-roll that, I'm sorry. Because technically the wound allocated is ignored, so I only get to roll 1 feel no pain.
Okay.
Okay, so I do still take 1.
So
But you don't take the mortal wound.
I don't take the mortal wound.
Correct.
Okay,
I
so
believe that is how it is worded.
Gore Choppa.
If anybody knows any different, go ahead and comment below. Be nice, but comment below.
Thank you. Gore Choppa, 3 attacks, 4s and 3s. So 1 hit, 1 wound, -1 D3 damage. D3, 3 damage.
Alright, 3 feel no pains. Failed them all.
So 3 damage on that. And then we have the how many wounds did that guy have?
13.
Oh boy. Boss Claw, again, automatically, if it hits, the boss Brute Smasher will automatically hit. So it needed a 4 to hit, it missed. So then we will just do the Brute Smasher, which is a 4 to hit. Both of those hit, with 5 and a 6. And then to wound them 3s, only 1 wound. It's -2 D3 damage.
Failed to save.
D3 damage. We'll just re-roll it if it's not in the box. Oh, I got another 6. 3 damage.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Can't make a 5+ to save my life today.
Alright, so.
Or to save his life, apparently.
Jeez, tell me about it.
So that's all the attacking I can
Really
do.
needed those two.
Yeah, and that's all the damage that can be done there. We are tied with people on objective number 1, so you don't get control of it. You don't have anybody on 2 or 3, so you get no victory points.
Don't you have to go with the single model there?
The what?
No,
or is that
he
part of the
attacked with
unit?
those already.
No, I already attacked with that one.
Yep.
I have no more combat to do. We just have to do the morale phase.
Hold on, I
Or
have something.
what is it,
The
battle
Cadre
shot?
Fireborn. At the end of the
Oh,
combat phase, roll 1 dice for each enemy unit within 3 inches. On a 2+, they suffer a mortal wound.
Oh, jeez.
So there's one. So the singular boss guy does not, and the other squad takes a mortal wound.
Okay, so he's at 2, but he's not dead. So that's all that matters. If the other one thing went through, you'd be in trouble here. Oh, though this guy
So
has a
there,
golden 2.
these ones are at -1
So what?
leadership because of my spell. They're
Right.
-1 bravery, so they lost 2 guys at
-1.
Those guys in the middle, roll low. I got a 1. Brutes are 6.
6, so
one
5, so
1
3.
plus 4
yeah,
is
you're
5.
Okay, and then the lone brute boss, 3 plus
4,
4.
7. So
and he is a 6.
I
So
believe he goes.
So you're going to lose 1 more. Yep.
yep. Okay, so then he dies, and then the group on the right got a 4. They lost 1 guy.
5, they're fine.
Yep. Okay, so that one dude in the middle is gone. Sad day. But he leaves the line open for the mega boss. Now it is, we have to roll to see where the primary objective moves.
Well, before you do that,
Roll.
figure out objective points.
Oh, you got 0.
I have 0.
And I have 2.
Yep.
Yep.
And so now we're gonna roll to see if it moves, and then roll to see who goes.
Yep, correct. So this is rolling to see where it moves.
3.
3. So it stays where it's at. Okay, so
Roll to see
now
who
we roll
goes
to see who goes first. I need this turn. Oh my gosh.
All right. So suppose I'll take my double turn.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. So we're toast. This is what happens when you play a 1,000 point game, folks, with Ironjawz. You get toast.
All right. So the Castellan
Or
is within,
bacon, sorry, the right term is bacon.
The Castellan is within 12 of this unit, so I'm gonna spend 1 command point. Now all the units that target him get +1 to wound.
Okay.
That is Martial Contempt. And then moving to the Demon Smith, he's going to cast his singular spell. He's going to cast,
Let's go Ashen Storm on a 6. Got it on an 8.
Am I within 30? With my
Possibly,
dude?
Maybe. Let's see. Yeah.
Within 30? Okay,
guess it.
so, well,
Yeah, I moved.
an 8 might be easier to get rid of.
There's a 9. You got it.
Woo! Goodbye.
All right. So
Then again, I should have blocked everything else. But hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Drazgon the Ashen is going to cast Flames of Asgore into the squad he is in combat with.
Yeah.
Cast on an 8. Didn't
Denied.
get it. And Fireball. I
Denied.
didn't get it.
All right, and let's see. I don't
There's
think
hope,
his
folks.
command
I'm
ability
kidding, there's none.
matters.
I think that's it for the hero phase. So going to movement.
Are you technically still in combat with the other guys because you're within 3 inches?
Yes.
Okay, so you can't move.
No.
Okay.
You could retreat.
Technically, yes.
Make my wonderful line of stout dwarves.
Yeah.
And let's see, the Castellan's gonna move 4. Standard Bearer's gonna move 4 this way. He's gonna move 4 right there.
Your shooty axe guys, are they moving at all?
No.
This
They have
is where
16-inch range. They can just sit there and shoot them all day.
I should have took a mega boss
Alright.
on a flying dude.
So now moving to shooting.
Mhm.
I want to take my 10 Fireglaive attacks at that squad there.
What's in combat with you, dude?
Hitting on 4s, that was terrible. Oh, I reroll 1s though. There's 2 rerolls. Made 1 more. And wounding on 4s. Alright, so that is 2 at -1.
2 at -1 for these guys makes it a 5.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention if I rolled me 6s.
Oh, well, then take out that one dude on the end, and that's it.
Did you make 1, you said?
I made 1, so
that's
yeah, 1 dude. Down.
The Castellan there will take his Pyrelock pistol.
He hits on a 4. Oh no, he hits.
Yeah, hits on a 4. Oh no. Nope, nope. Whole lot of nothing. And the one sergeant over there is going to fire his Pyrelock pistol. Whole lot of nothing. And let's see, that's it for shooting. Charges. I'm going to declare a charge with the Iron Sworn.
Well, let's see. I'm outside of 5 inches with that squad, so I can't do brutish cunning on there. Sure, yep, I'm definitely out, so I can't do my I can't charge you back, basically.
You might be able to, can the War Boss affect himself?
So it can be himself.
Absolutely.
So your boy needs a 5. Got a 5. All right, let's attempt a charge. Declaring a charge. Nope.
That's a whole lot of All right,
nope.
So Iron Sworn against that brute mob right there.
Yep.
Oh, that's a 5. I don't think I'm going to make it. Within a half an inch. That's within a half an inch.
Yep.
Yep. So these
that
two,
guy is.
These 2 should be just like that, and then 5. Following them in conga line. I'm probably short myself on distance, but I don't think I really care. Let's see here. The Castellan's going to declare a charge. That's a 7. Castellan probably got in. Castellan's in.
Oh boy.
I don't think I'm going to declare any more charges, so move to the start of combat. Start of combat, what's-his-face does his mortal wound thing. The Drazgon, the Ashen. Blazing Body, at the start of the combat phase, roll dice for each enemy unit within 3 inches on a 4+, suffers a mortal wound. So, 4+, outside. 4+, they suffer a mortal wound.
The one that doesn't have a special weapon. Yeah, just that guy. Yep. Okay.
Oh, use your dice.
Yeah, that's good.
I guess go big or go home. So I'm gonna go.
Try and take out my 3 dudes.
I think I'm gonna try and take out your 3 dudes.
I mean, they only have 3 wounds apiece. Yeah. And the one that you're the boss from that unit specifically actually has 4 wounds instead of, or sorry, 5 wounds instead of 3.
Well, we'll give it a shot. So he's
boss.
going to.
He's the big brute boss.
He's gonna do his horns and teeth. It's 1 hit and wounds on a 3, rerolling 1s. So that's a wound, rend -2, d3 damage.
6. Nope.
And d3 damage is 1.
Okay,
Not
so that
surprising.
dude's still alive. All right, cool.
4 attacks with his burning hooves, hitting on 4s. And that's 2. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s because of the banner. Rerolling 1s. Still failed, so that's 1 at -1.
4. Or sorry, it's a 5. So he's dead.
Graven Brazier hits on a 4. Oh, it hits! Wounds on a 2, rerolling 1s! It wounds! Rend -1.
This needs to be a 5.
Oh, it's 3 damage. It's the only time I actually hit it.
Yeah, I would have took one dude out completely.
I know. Alright, your pick.
Oh boy, do I want to attack all the dwarf dudes with my 3 dudes, or do I want to try and skate my dudes around? Actually, you're outside of 3 inches for that, so you can't pile in with that guy over there, so I guess I will attack with these guys. It doesn't really matter that there's only 3 guys in combat with these guys, right? Because it just affects the whole unit.
Correct.
Alright, cool.
You'll have to, I think you have to take 1 at the Castellan, no matter what.
Yeah, so you...
Oh, so
you
this,
can pile in.
This is a separate dude.
That's a separate dude, yeah.
Okay, so technically since they're not touching, am I still able to move them
this is
and
what I
then
was talking about
bend them around it?
They have to go towards the nearest model, so I believe these 2 have to go towards him and that guy has got to go
Right,
towards
so
him.
all I can do is like that.
Pretty much.
But luckily, this guy has a 2-inch range.
But now you can actually hamstring him, because if you touch bases with that front guy, he has nowhere to go.
Yeah,
So he has
that
to
front guy
slide
can't
around.
move in anymore, and now these guys have to move in around.
Yeah. Well, the front guy can only slide around the guy that he's touching bases with, and the other guys can move towards him. So if you touch bases with him, that's the way to go.
We're going to do this guy here. He has 2 Brute Choppas. Those are 4 attacks. Hit on 3s. So rolling that. Oh boy. So 3 of those hit. 3s to wound with that. Okay, 3 wounds. -1, 1 damage.
5 plus. Alright, made 1 and 1 damage piece?
Yep.
Alright, so that 1's ignored. He's fine.
So, what, you made 1?
I made 2.
Oh, okay.
And then 1 that only does 1 damage.
Okay. Yep, no, I see what you were trying to say. Yep. Okay, so then the Gore Choppa is 3 attacks, 4s to hit. Okay, only 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. 2, nothing. So then we have the Boss Claw against your, obviously, your actual other dudes. So the Boss Claw misses. And then the Brute Smasher has 2 attacks. 4s to hit, 1 hit, wounding on 3s, misses. Alright. Because these guys are only 1 wound apiece, I don't get to do anything. I don't even get to re-roll failed hit rolls because they're outside of 5 inches. Okay. So, no duff up the big thing rule or anything like that.
The next one I'm going to pick's the Castellan.
Okay. Castellan's going to take his 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounded on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Ren -1, D3 damage. So, that's 1 miss. And wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Alright, so that's 2, Ren -1.
Okay, so that's 5s.
Fail them both.
Fail them both.
And that is 6 damage.
Oh boy!
Oh, I get to now he gets to, after he fights, immediately afterwards, I get to roll a dice, and on a 5 plus, he gets to pile in and fight again. No, so he doesn't get to do that. But
that kills 2 guys immediately. So I'm gonna put it on this guy, and these 2 guys are dead.
There's those 2.
This is not good.
Let's see. You already attacked all your models in combat, so I'm gonna take this thing.
And you don't have anything except for these guys.
So he's gonna pile in just like this. And that's about all I'm gonna get.
Okay.
These guys are absolutely terrible. They all have ash steel hand weapons. The sergeant makes 2.
And then I get, that's the guy with the pistol, and then I get 3 other ones. So this is hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, and I don't know if the whole squad's within 18. Yep, so they all re-rolling 1s to wound. And I did martial contempt them, so they're actually, that squad is actually hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. Ouch. Oh, dice gods don't like me today. Wounding on 3s. And that's 2. -1, 1 damage. Man, okay.
Me and the 6s today.
Yeah, the dice gods love you.
Yeah, they're like, you're going to get screwed over this game. You need a little extra help today. So, I can't attack with anybody else. So, is that the end of your deal?
That's the end of my turn. Leadership on your 2 squads.
Oh boy, so I lost 1 dude, or 2 guys over there this turn, right?
Yes.
Oh, well I should probably like
roll
1 dice, not 2 dice for this.
4 plus 2 is 6, and I don't believe you're under any negative modifiers right now.
Okay.
I will just double check the ash and make sure he doesn't give you anything.
And then rolling for the other guy here, that's a 1. So, of all things, he loses 3 squad mates.
Oh, yeah.
And he rolled a 1.
Right, you're fine.
So we're solid.
So 3, 4, and... Yep. So that's the end of the turn.
Right, so at the end of your turn, you gain 1 because you have way more models than I do over there. You gain another 1 from being over here with those, so you have 2. Okay. Because you could have done this a little differently if you would have charged differently. You could have actually moved
those guys.
You could have moved these guys over, you would have got the 3-pointer.
Yeah.
But you're pretty much winning anyway, so I guess that's okay. So there's no hope for me now, but the one hope that I do have is that I can potentially get some points and try and get, on the board a little bit. So he is going to just do his regular movement thing. If this is a 6, then he gets to do 6 inches of movement. He does not. I will roll for the Mega Boss since he's my general, and a Mega Boss, it goes off on a 4 to 2 as well. So nothing happens there, but now it is still my hero phase, and I am going to do Foot of Gork on that unit over there. The Foot of Gork has a oh, maybe I don't want to do that. Let's see. Yeah, no, I gotta do it. Casting cost of 10. Oh boy, where are my 6s? That is a 7. Well, that did nothing. That's the end of my hero phase. Going into the movement phase, Orc Shaman gets to move 4 inches? Yeah, 4 inches. Alright, well, he is going right there. So he is within that, so he will get the points for that at the end of the game. Or end of the turn, which will be probably the end of the game anyway. The Mega Boss is going to move forward 4, and he's going to go up to here, staying outside of 3 inches. And then I have no shooting, so we skip that, and I'm going to go directly into charge phase. So the Mega Boss is going to declare a charge, rolling for that. Double 1s!
They could spend a command point to reroll that.
Well, I got nothing else going on, so we're doing that. Double 1s again!
The 6s are on the other side.
Well, I've been rolling 6s.
Right.
I rolled 4 6s in a row. This is just karma for me to roll 4 1s in a row.
That's what I'm saying.
He is not able to make it and not move at all. So, oh, actually, wait, no, it gets a +1, so it's technically a 3 because Mega Bosses get, or well, not Mega Bosses, but the Orcs get that stuff.
Might be within a ½ inch there, maybe.
Well,
That's
you would
pretty
happen
close.
to see that this is 1 inch here, and that looks like it's a little over half. So he is outside of 3 inches with that. So, moving on, we're going to just pile in these guys 3 inches as far over this way as possible, just in case this guy wants to sneak them around. That is not happening, and I have a Gore Chop on that, so that 3 attacks, and it's 4 to hit. So I got a 6-4, and it has a, since it's Duff Up the Big Thing, I reroll all 1s. So that's another 6, so all of those hit. And then you wound on 3s. And all of those wound, they are -1.
Alright,
D3 damage.
5+ armor saves here, and I made all 3 of them.
Oh, great. Oh, that's wonderful. Alright, we have the Boss Claw, which is 1 attack and a 4-up. Hits a 6, that means the Brute Smasher also automatically hits. Wounding on a 3, that's a 6. So that is a -1, 2 damage.
Oh, failed it, 2 damage.
Yep.
And failed them both. He takes 2.
Okay, and then the Brute Smasher.
Oh, sorry, he takes 1 because of the ignoring of the first one.
Right, correct. So how many wounds does he have left?
He has 8. Or sorry, he's taking 8, he's got 5.
He's got 5 left. I really hope you make none of these and I make all of them. Attacks, I have 2 that automatically hit because of the Boss Claw hitting. To wound, I have 3s. Oh, okay. And then -2, D3 damage.
6+. And D3, go ahead and roll it. For 2.
2.
And I made 1, so you take a mortal wound.
Okay.
And I take 1.
We'll put 1 on the dude that is not the boss.
Just checking range on something real quick. He's got 1 inch. Those are 25s, so I should be able to be within 3 and pile in towards the nearest enemy model, which would then bring me right there, which then should put me within 1 inch because we were within base. So he's got 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounded on. Is that contempt till my next hero phase? Until my next hero phase. Okay. So hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s. So 3 hits, and these are wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s. So that is 3 at -1.
He's toast.
And 3d3. That is a lot. 6.
Yeah, he's toast.
And it is not within 3 of an enemy, so I don't get to use his relentless ability. So you have no more models in close combat, so I guess I'm going to take Drazgon on the Ashen. Moving to Drazgon on the Ashen, he's got 2 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s to wound.
So here's hitting on 3s. Failed 1. Wounded on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Wounds, that's rend -2, D3 damage.
1 damage? Or 1 attack? Or
1. Yep.
1.
And he's got 8 wounds on him, correct?
Oh, he's got 9, so that's this. 1 damage.
Just 1 damage?
1 damage.
1 damage. Alright, so cool. Guy's still alive for now.
And I got 3 attacks with the Burning Hooves, so that's hitting on 4s.
That's 2 hits. And wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s. And that's 2 at -1, 1 damage.
5s. 2 fails. So 1 guy is dead, and the other 1 goes to the boss now.
Alright, now I really need this Graven Brazier to wound. Hit and wound.
So I'm hitting on a 4. Whole lot of nothing.
That is my combat.
Then we got to do the battle shock.
You're fine.
The one. I have no other units that have lost any guys, so that's the end of that. It is the end of my turn, so I gain 3 points for being primary. Yep. So I'm at 5. Rolling to see where primary objective goes. Of course, it goes to 1. All right. Well, at that point, because he has that many models over there, I'm going to concede because I have no models that can outdo him. So, alright, well, good game. There's no way I can do anything about that because it's moved over there and you have way too many models on the field as well as way too many next to that. So I only have 3 guys. And, yeah. So, anyway, so that's it for us. I thought I was done with this speech of I lose or I suck, you know. Yeah, like we said in the opening, this was a really cool army, and it totally took me out. For me, we're actually, one cool thing about what we're doing is we're actually going to put the Ironjawz a little bit to the side, and we're actually going to start playing with a Khorne army next. And that's going to be the next main army that we're going to be playing with, and we're going to see how that goes.
Khorne is super good right now, and it is only going to get better.
Oh. But, yeah, we're you know, Chad's painting up a bunch of bloodletters, blood crushers, some bloodthirsters, even Scarbrand. And, we're thinking about putting in giant chaos beasts because not a lot of people play those. And you know, I don't know what we're gonna do really in the end, but I just got to figure out the battalions, and which I might have to ask you about because you're so good at Khorne. Well, either way, thank you for coming and watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any comments about what we're doing, please leave them down below. Check out our Kill Team videos, 40K, our D&D Battle Royale that's up there. It was all pretty fun to do. If you did see that I was using movement trays throughout that, that's part of our 3D printing business. If you want some for yourself, we can do any size you want. Let us know. Check out the links below, and have a great day.